Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Soul Space. I am Ankita and in this space I discuss with you divine subjects like spirituality, law of attraction, manifestation, all from an application point of view. Remember, these are some of my perspectives for you to tap into only if it speaks to you. Also, like you, I am also a forever learner and I'd like to thank you for being with me in this journey. In my earlier video, I discussed how I am is the essence of the soul and everything else in it is its creation. Our thoughts, feelings, emotions are simply its manifestations. If you haven't checked out that video, I would suggest you do because it gets exciting from here. I'll link that video in my description for you to check out. Now, let's go further in the understanding of the soul through the lines of this question. If you are the one thinking the thoughts, but not the thoughts, then what is your identity at a soul level? You may think that, okay, this I am thinks of the thoughts and is not the thought because a thought can be changed. This feels easier to say, but so confusing to grasp. Of course, I can relate to how that feels, and that is the perfect point for this. Say if I ask you to think of an apple, you very well can. Either an image would appear or your taste buds would instantly reply. But if I ask you to think of Macau, you'll go, what? Come on, Macau, think about it. You'd be like, what is that in the first place? Now, in that micro moment, just before you react, can you sense your presence? There is no thought, no image, no feeling. A short moment of you puzzled might feel like a complete washout. Why? Because you just don't know about Macau. So you can't think of it or feel about it. But you did make a note of it, registered what I said. Also, don't Google the word Macau, I just made it up. So what's the point of this dumb exercise, right? Well, a not so dumb one, but to impress upon you your soul identity, which is that of an observer, a neutral observer. So, even before your reaction, you are an observer, a neutral one. Now, I want you to picture a microscope. When you look through the lens of a microscope, you are essentially focusing on a piece of an object. So then, you become an observer, the one who is observing the object that you have chosen to focus on. It is the object that has dimensions, and your focus illuminates those dimensions. And so, in the soul consciousness, that becomes your only identity, an observer. Once you start becoming conscious about your role of an observer, you would start to feel present in any situation. And the level of mind you create as you observe is your consciousness. It is critical here to understand the word observer. We quite loosely use the words and then that doesn't serve us. When you look at something, not necessarily you are observing, right? Most of the times we are thinking about something when we are even looking at something. I remember my exam paper here for an example, or talking to someone. But I want you to hold on to the Macau example and spiral inside to the very first step of processing any information, which is observing. How aware are you about your act of an observer is what will take you closer to soul's consciousness. Now, I understand these words are not easily understood, and that's the journey in itself. Let's not limit the beauty of it only to this video or these words. Also, I will bring more details to how this all applies in living with ease, of course, in my next videos. For now, my intention is to make it very simple and digestible. Also, if I'm not able to keep it short, Please bear with me, guys, as I'm trying hard to make it simple. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. And yes, do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much. Take care. Bye bye.